August 2025 will be a divine turning point in my life. I am aligned with everything that brings peace, purpose, and prosperity. I trust that the energy I've been pouring into my goals is about to come full circle. What I once thought was delayed is now arriving right on time. I am ready. This August, doors will open that no one can shut. The opportunities I've prayed for are making their way to me. I have cleared space in my heart, my mind, and my schedule to receive the overflow. Transformation is not only possible, it's inevitable. August is not just another month, it's my month. A month of clarity, divine timing, and undeniable favor. I can feel a shift in the atmosphere. The seeds I've planted are about to bloom. My future is arriving now, and I welcome it with gratitude. The old is falling away and making room for the new. August is a fresh canvas, and I am ready to co-create with God something beautiful, bold, and blessed. Every moment is sacred. Every step I take is guided. This August, I choose faith over fear, hope over despair, and action over doubt. I believe that what is for me will never miss me. The right people, the right timing, the right doors, they're all aligning now. I walk into August expecting the best. I will no longer shrink myself to fit into spaces I've outgrown. My spirit is expanding. My mindset is elevating. This month will not end the way it began. Growth and goodness are guaranteed. August is the month where I finally see the results of my inner healing. The external will reflect the internal peace I've worked hard to cultivate. I am walking into rooms fully myself, fully seen, fully blessed. This month, I am surrounded by grace. I am not striving, I'm receiving. Miracles, breakthroughs, and answered prayers are chasing me down. I am in rhythm with heaven. August is the month that all makes sense. I have stepped into a new vibration, one that aligns with divine timing and sacred purpose. August will bring connections that elevate me, opportunities that excite me, and blessings that humble me. I am ready to receive it all. August is going to be full of beauty, inside and out. I will attract what I am: love, abundance, kindness, and truth. I am magnetic to the right energy and immune to what no longer serves my growth. The effort I put in will not go unnoticed this August. Heaven saw every quiet sacrifice, every faithful prayer, every moment I chose love over bitterness. This is the month of reward. I release all doubt. I walk boldly into this month, knowing that God has gone before me. August will be filled with divine protection, peaceful progress, and unexpected joy. This is the month I reclaim my voice, my vision, and my victory. August has been waiting for me just as much as I've been waiting for it. I am stepping into it fully awake and fully empowered. In August, I will be surrounded by genuine love, supported by divine timing, and elevated by my obedience to my purpose. I will not chase, I will attract. I will not force, I will allow. I am shedding old beliefs that held me back. In August, I no longer doubt my worth. I walk in my calling with humility and confidence, knowing that I am being divinely equipped. Every sunrise this August is a fresh invitation to rise into my calling. Every challenge is a disguised gift. I trust the divine unfolding of this season. I know I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. My joy is returning this month. My soul is expanding. My mind is clear. August is a sacred bridge between who I was and who I am becoming. I cross it with faith and anticipation. I will not fear change this August. I will embrace it. I am growing into my higher self, guided by the Holy Spirit, led by wisdom, and fueled by love. This August, I leave behind comparison and walk fully in gratitude. I am not behind. I am not late. I am on divine schedule. Everything is unfolding perfectly for me. I am no longer living in survival mode. August will be a month of thriving, not just existing. I breathe deeply, love freely, and move purposefully through every day. August brings clarity. The fog of confusion is lifting. I will know what to do and when. My spirit is tuned to divine instruction. I move with grace and boldness. My prayers are being answered this August, even the ones I whispered through tears when no one was watching. God is restoring what I thought was lost forever. In August, my boundaries will protect my peace. I am no longer overextending myself. I am choosing rest without guilt and success without burnout. August is the month of alignment. My thoughts, actions, and emotions are in sync with the life I desire. I attract only what aligns with my highest good. This month, I am surrounded by solutions. Problems that seemed impossible are being resolved with ease. I am stepping into a flow where everything works for my good. I trust the process of becoming. August will not be rushed or wasted. It will be intentional, powerful, and fulfilling. Every moment is meaningful. In August, I will celebrate victories both big and small. I will not wait until it's perfect to give thanks. Every answered prayer, every moment of peace, is a reason to rejoice. The transformation I've been preparing for is happening now. August will reveal how far I've come and how much more is ahead. I will not hold back. I will step fully into my blessing. My past does not disqualify me. This August, I walk in fresh mercy and favor. The old me has evolved. I am no longer a prisoner to what was. I am free in what is and will be. August 2025 will be remembered as the month everything began to shift, inwardly, outwardly, spiritually. I'm no longer doubting what's on the way. I'm praising in advance. This August, I am walking in alignment with heaven. Nothing formed against me will prosper. The trials I've endured have refined me, not broken me. The blessings ahead will be bigger than anything I've lost. I am ready to receive with open hands and a healed heart. I am entering August expecting divine surprises. This is the season where my hidden efforts bring visible results. Delays are turning into testimonies. My heart is positioned for joy, and my life is ready to reflect the glory of God. Heaven has not forgotten me. August is proof of that. I will experience divine recompense for everything that tried to steal my peace. This is a month of restoration, revelation, and rising. The struggles of yesterday are losing their grip. August is my time to soar. I will no longer shrink to make others comfortable. I was born to shine, born to lead, born to thrive, and I accept that truth fully. August is an open door. I don't have to force anything. The right relationships, resources, and revelations are flowing toward me with ease. God is going ahead of me to prepare the way. This month, I rise into my purpose without apology. I will not delay what I've been called to do. I release every distraction and invite clarity. I was made for more, and that more is here now. August is a divine invitation to step out in bold faith. The very things I've been hesitant to pursue are now within reach. I say yes to my assignment. I say yes to new beginnings. I say yes to God's perfect timing. No more playing small. No more doubting the vision. August is the month I stand in my truth, speak with authority, and walk in radical confidence. I am no longer entertaining fear. Faith is my language now. This is the month my inner peace becomes unshakable. I no longer absorb chaos from others. August will be a sanctuary for my soul. I choose peace even when it's hard. I choose joy even when I'm waiting. Every prayer I've whispered in private is echoing in heaven. August is bringing manifestation. My life is proof that God is still in the business of miracles. I believe it. I receive it. I will look back on August as the month everything changed. When my faith became sight. When what was once uncertain became undeniable. When I stepped into the favor that had my name on it all along. August is a month of divine acceleration. What took years will now take weeks. What was delayed will now be delivered. My spirit is open to receive, and my hands are ready to carry more. I'm no longer focused on what I lack. August is teaching me to magnify what I already have. My gratitude is unlocking overflow. My joy is attracting favor. This is a powerful time for me. This August, I will rest and rise. I don't need to overwork to be worthy. I don't need to rush to be relevant. God is moving on my behalf while I rest and trust. The results will speak for themselves. My purpose is being reactivated this month. Every dormant gift is awakening. Every forgotten dream is being revived. August is bringing clarity on what I'm truly here to do. I release all fear of failure this August. I'm no longer attached to outcomes. I'm aligned with obedience. What's meant for me will reach me. What's not will fall away. I trust the process. This August, I won't just survive, I will thrive. My mindset is shifting from lack to abundance, from fear to faith, from exhaustion to joy. I give myself permission to live fully and love deeply. God is rewriting my story this August. No pain will be wasted. No tear was unnoticed. This is the beginning of beauty from ashes. I am being restored in every way. August brings divine insight. I will know what to do, who to trust, and where to go. Confusion is clearing. The fog is lifting. Wisdom is flowing freely into my life. This month, I am being positioned in the right place at the right time with the right people. I am walking into divine alignments that will catapult me forward. August is destiny territory. My blessings won't miss me. I don't need to chase. I don't need to force. What's mine is divinely protected and perfectly timed. August is teaching me to rest in that truth. My inner world is being healed this August. The peace I feel will be rooted and real. I am no longer triggered by old patterns. I've done the work, and now the fruit is showing. This is the month I finally understand why certain things didn't work out. God is revealing the why behind the waiting. August is bringing perspective, not just progress. I don't need to be perfect to be powerful. August is showing me that even in my imperfections, I am worthy of love, leadership, and abundance. I lead with authenticity, not fear. August is sacred. I refuse to waste it on fear, distraction, or doubt. I am stewarding this month with prayer, passion, and peace. I am ready to receive everything heaven has stored for me. This month, I will make peace with the past and fall in love with the future. I am no longer mourning missed chances. I am creating new ones. August is a new chapter, and I'm turning the page boldly. No weapon formed against me will prosper this month. I am covered. I am favored. I am shielded. I walk in divine authority, knowing that my steps are ordered by the Most High. August brings the right people into my life. I attract souls who pour into me, not drain me. I am surrounded by genuine love, powerful support, and healthy connection. Every day this August, I will rise in expectation, move in integrity, and rest in God's promises. This is the month my faith becomes my lifestyle. I am walking it, not just speaking it. August 2025 will be a testimony. I will speak of what God did, how far I came, and how joy returned to my life. I am being renewed from the inside out, and I welcome the shift with open arms. The breakthrough you've been praying for is unfolding. The pain you've endured, the nights you cried in silence, the weight you've carried, it's all being lifted. A fresh chapter is here, filled with clarity, divine timing, and healing. This is not the end. This is the beginning of everything beautiful. You're not stepping into just another day. You're stepping into answered prayers. The shift you've been sensing in your spirit is real. The confusion is clearing, the path is forming, and your heart is finally learning what peace feels like. You are walking into your fulfilled purpose. Everything that once felt like a delay was actually divine protection. Now, as the door opens to your new beginning, it will be clear why the wait was necessary. The pieces are coming together, and peace is returning like a long-lost friend. The weight you've been carrying in silence is about to be replaced with supernatural relief. The season of heavy burdens is ending. Joy is returning. The universe is aligning you with clarity, direction, and rest. Your new beginning is not just near, it's here. Let go of what no longer fits this version of you. You're stepping into alignment with everything you've prayed for. What once drained you is falling away. What once confused you is being clarified. This new beginning is tailored just for your growth and peace. You didn't go through all of that for nothing. The tears, the heartbreak, the uncertainty, it was all leading you to this moment of divine renewal. Your new beginning is a reward for your resilience, and peace will now be your portion. Sometimes the new beginning doesn't announce itself with fireworks. It comes quietly, through inner peace, aligned timing, and soft doors swinging open. Pay attention. This is your season of receiving the still, small miracles. God saw the nights you barely made it. The universe heard the silent prayers of your heart. Now the energy around you is shifting. You are entering a chapter where you no longer just survive, you finally thrive. This is your permission to begin again, without shame or fear. You are not behind. You're right on time for the version of you that's about to emerge. The confusion is clearing. Your soul finally feels safe enough to grow again. The chaos was not permanent, it was a portal. Through it, you found strength. Through it, you grew. And now, you're entering the calm after the storm. This is your chapter of wholeness, clarity, and quiet joy. You've been prepared in private for a breakthrough that will be witnessed in public. Your peace is no longer negotiable. Your joy is no longer postponed. The future you dreamed of is unfolding now, moment by moment. This month, you'll look around and realize the storm is over. The confusion has lifted. You are no longer walking in circles. You are walking into destiny. Peace, direction, and clarity are flowing to you effortlessly. The heaviness you've been carrying is not yours to hold anymore. The universe is saying, it's time to rest. It's time to receive. Your new beginning will not be rushed or forced. It will unfold naturally with grace. Your healing is not incomplete, it's evolving. As you walk into this new chapter, you'll find that the things that once triggered you now teach you. You've grown. You've endured. You're ready. This season is about alignment, not effort. You no longer need to fight for your place. Peace is finding you because you finally stopped chasing what was never meant for you. The right things are coming gently. You will no longer apologize for outgrowing what once fit. You've done the inner work, and now the external blessings are following. A season of peace, purpose, and provision is surrounding you. You didn't miss it. You're not late. This beginning is arriving right on time. The timing of your life is divine. Let go of regret and walk fully into the blessings that were always meant for you. The confusion is lifting because you've chosen truth. This is the season where clarity replaces fear and healing replaces old patterns. What's ahead of you is so much more peaceful than what's behind you. This isn't just a new season, it's a whole new dimension of living. You're being called higher, called inward, and called deeper. This transformation won't just be seen, it will be felt in every area of your life. Your new beginning will feel like a breath of fresh air. You'll wonder how you ever lived so long without this peace. The heaviness is melting away. The noise is silenced. You've finally arrived at your next chapter. You are worthy of a peaceful life. Not one built on fear or striving, but on trust, healing, and sacred alignment. That life is forming around you right now. You are walking into it fully equipped and completely loved. The universe is orchestrating quiet miracles on your behalf. You may not see all the details yet, but trust that the path ahead is unfolding perfectly. Your only job now is to walk forward with faith. This moment is sacred. You are no longer who you were, and you don't need to prove that to anyone. Your spirit is evolving, and your surroundings will soon reflect your inner growth. Trust the shift. No more survival mode. This new beginning is about wholeness. You're no longer reacting, you're creating. No longer striving, you're receiving. Peace is your new standard. This new chapter doesn't need a dramatic announcement. You'll simply wake up one day and notice, the anxiety is gone. The answers are clear. The struggle is over. This is what healing feels like. All that was unclear is now coming into focus. The people, the purpose, the place you're meant to be, it's all revealing itself one day at a time. You are not lost, you are being guided. This month, your mind will settle, your heart will exhale, and your spirit will soar. You'll realize that clarity is a gift, not a destination. You are finally learning to live in peace. This isn't just a better season, this is a better you. You've released, you've grown, you've healed. And now you're ready to receive in proportion to the soul work you've done in silence. The chapter you're stepping into is soaked in grace. You're not walking into it alone. The divine has already gone before you. Peace is waiting. Fulfillment is waiting. You're already on holy ground. You don't have to hold everything together. There is beauty in surrender, strength in letting go. Trust that the same divine force that keeps the stars aligned is also working everything out in your life. Nothing forced will ever be as powerful as what flows in peace. The universe is already orchestrating the answers to the prayers you haven't spoken aloud. You don't need to rush, push, or manipulate anything into being. Let peace guide you. Let God show you how effortlessly miracles can appear when you simply trust. This season, you're being called to rest, to stop striving, to stop chasing. The blessings that are meant for you will never require you to break yourself to receive them. Everything is unfolding in divine rhythm, and your only task is to stay present and grounded in faith. You were never meant to carry the weight of everything alone. When you release control, you make space for God to do what only He can do. Let go of the how, the when, the fear. Something far better is already in motion for you. When you loosen your grip on what you think life should look like, you create space for something even greater to enter. This is your season of receiving, not resisting. Watch how everything aligns the moment you stop forcing and start trusting. Trust is your superpower right now. You are not behind. You are not off track. The delay is divine. The detour was protection. And what's coming will prove that surrender was the most powerful step you ever took. Life is not a race, it's a sacred unfolding. You can breathe now. You're allowed to rest. What's meant for you is approaching, not because you chased it, but because you aligned with it by believing without doubt and surrendering your timeline. Even the silence has purpose. Even the waiting has weight. This moment may feel uncertain, but trust that it's full of unseen preparation. Everything is aligning beyond the surface. Your peace is proof that you've let God take over. There is a time to act, and there is a time to let go. Right now, the most powerful thing you can do is release your expectations. Let the divine work through the details. You'll look back soon and realize it all came together better than you imagined. There is divine flow in your life. You don't need to force people to understand, events to happen, or results to appear. Let your faith do the heavy lifting. What you release in peace returns in power. You are in a sacred pause, not a punishment. The stillness is where God whispers. The delay is where alignment happens. Don't rush what's unfolding. The more you let go, the more you'll receive. Release the belief that you must do more to be worthy of your desires. You are enough right now. You are ready right now. The divine isn't looking for your effort. It's calling for your trust. Miracles don't arrive through panic or pressure. They arrive through peace. The less you force, the more you receive. Align your heart, quiet your mind, and watch the impossible become reality. You weren't meant to figure it all out. Some answers arrive only when you're still enough to hear them. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means giving over, trusting that a higher plan is always at work. Breathe. You don't need to chase what's already yours in spirit. What's aligned with your soul is also on its way. Faith means walking without needing to see the whole staircase. Keep going. You don't have to force the timing, the person, or the opportunity. If it's meant for you, it will find you. Peacefully. Naturally. With no confusion, no fear, no resistance, just alignment. There is nothing more magnetic than someone who trusts life deeply. Today, practice surrender. Not because you've failed, but because you finally realize you don't have to carry everything yourself. God's plan for your life doesn't require frantic effort. It asks for stillness, humility, and deep trust. Release the need to control outcomes. You'll be amazed how quickly things move when you do. Let the waters settle. Let your hands rest. The moment you stop grasping is the moment everything flows back to you. You are safe to release. The universe is still moving even when you're not. Not everything has to be planned, fixed, or figured out right now. Some seasons exist solely to teach you how to trust. Rest in knowing you're not missing your moment. You're preparing for it. Faith isn't about always knowing the next step. It's about trusting the next step will appear when you're ready. Surrender your timeline. Embrace the unknown. That's where the miracle begins. The blessings you seek aren't just ahead. They're already forming, already responding. Every door that didn't open was a silent gift. Every no was part of divine navigation. Now, as you surrender and let go, the right yes is on its way, not forced, but flowed. Let today be the day you finally exhale. You've done enough. You've shown up enough. The results are not your job, surrender is. And from that surrender, everything shifts. This journey is not about control, it's about alignment. The moment you stop pushing is the moment the right things start arriving. What's meant for you will feel like peace, not pressure. You are not missing your chance. You are not too late. Trust that what belongs to you cannot be stolen, delayed, or lost. Let go and allow life to surprise you. God has not forgotten you. The answers are coming, but first, He needed you to stop depending on your own strength. Now, with your open hands and trusting heart, everything will change. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is the most powerful. To wait with faith, to let go with grace, to believe without proof. But this is the kind of trust that moves mountains. Release what you thought you needed. The life that's meant for you will never ask you to abandon your peace. This is your sign, let go. Watch what arrives in its place. There is a calm rising in your spirit that nothing in the world can disrupt. It's not coming from external stability, but from a deep internal trust. You've realized that God's plan is greater than your understanding. So now you're not rushing. You're resting. You're not controlling. You're receiving. You don't need to push to prove your worth. You're already chosen, already loved, already guided. The tension you feel is only the resistance between your need to control and God's invitation to trust. When you release it, you make room for His best. God is not late. He's setting the stage, aligning hearts, clearing paths. The silence is not His absence, it's His preparation. You are in the sacred pause before the miracle. And when it arrives, it will make sense of every unanswered prayer. You're not waiting in vain. Heaven has heard you. The doors you've knocked on, the tears you've cried, the nights you felt forgotten, God saw it all. And He's weaving something extraordinary from it. Stay close. The breakthrough is nearer than you think. You weren't called to live in anxiety. You were created for peace. When you surrender your future, you gain power in the present. God's will doesn't require force, just faith, just a quiet heart that says, Lord, I trust you even here. This month, something shifts, not just around you, but within you. You'll begin to see the purpose in the waiting, the strength in the struggle, and the grace in the delay. August is not a punishment, it's preparation for the new you God is birthing. God is reminding you that nothing is wasted. Not the confusion, the heartbreak, or the delay. What felt like a detour was really divine design. All of it was shaping you for what you're about to walk into, a life full of meaning, favor, and deep joy. You were never abandoned. That quiet season, that still moment where it felt like heaven went silent, that was when God was closest. He was refining your faith, not punishing your hope. And now, He's ready to reveal what He's been preparing. Some answers come only through surrender. Some doors open only when you stop knocking and start trusting. You don't have to chase your destiny. What is God ordained always returns in perfect timing. Rest in that. Your path doesn't have to look like anyone else's. The divine flow of your life is unique, intentional, and sacred. Stop comparing your journey. Start believing that your timeline is perfect for the kind of miracle you're meant to receive. God is releasing clarity to you, not in loud declarations, but in quiet knowing. Trust the nudge. Follow the peace. Let go of the noise. Your next step doesn't require stress. It only requires stillness. There is divine favor resting on your name. You may not see it, but it's already making a way. The right people are being drawn to your light. The right moments are aligning behind the scenes. You are not forgotten. You are highly favored. When you let go of what you thought you needed, God begins to reveal what was meant for you all along. There is greater peace on the other side of surrender than anything you could have planned with your own hands. What's coming isn't just about answered prayers. It's about the healing of your soul, the restoration of your peace, the redemption of your story. What's ahead is so full of purpose, it will make every trial feel worth it. This is the month you remember your worth, not because of what you achieve, but because of who you are in God. No striving needed, just belonging, just trust, just a heart that says, I'm open to receive. You don't have to beg for what is already destined for you. Heaven heard you the first time. What's on its way doesn't need convincing, it just needs your readiness. The peace you're seeking isn't in the future. It's in the present moment where you realize God has always been enough. This is the kind of peace that doesn't make sense, and that's how you know it's divine. Sometimes the greatest leap of faith is to do nothing, to be still when everything in you wants to fix, solve, or run. In that stillness, God speaks. And in that surrender, things shift. Let go of the outcome. Let go of the timeline. Let go of the fear. Everything you've prayed for is making its way to you, but it won't come through anxiety. It will come through alignment. You are walking into a season where divine timing will make everything feel effortless. The things you once had to fight for will begin to flow to you, not because life suddenly became easy, but because your spirit finally aligned with God's rhythm. The pressure you feel isn't yours to carry. Release it. You are not responsible for holding the world together. You're simply being asked to hold your peace and trust that God is already ahead of you. This month, you will see why it didn't work out before. You'll realize that the delay was a divine redirection. Something greater is coming, not forced, not rushed, but aligned perfectly with your growth. You were not called to figure it all out. You were called to follow divine peace. It may not always make sense, but when it's from God, it won't bring confusion. It will bring clarity without chaos. You're stepping into a chapter where you no longer chase, you attract. Your energy is shifting. Your faith is grounded. When you stop trying to control the narrative, God begins to write a better one. One full of beauty, hope, and the kind of joy that doesn't fade. Let go of your pen and watch Him create a masterpiece. Heaven is holding space for you to bloom in your own time. Stop rushing your process. What's meant for you will not miss you, and what you release will either return transformed or be replaced with something greater. God is doing a new thing, not just outside you, but within you. The inner healing, the mindset shift, the quiet confidence, this is the true blessing. Everything else will follow in divine time. Don't underestimate the power of your quiet faith. The world may not see your prayers, your tears, or your waiting, but heaven does. And the reward that comes from secret trust is always public blessing. Surrender isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It's knowing that your Creator knows more than you ever will. And in letting go, you actually gain more than you could ever plan for yourself. You are ready now, ready to walk in what you once only dreamed of, ready to receive without resistance, ready to believe that a peaceful life isn't just possible, it's promised.